Yo, I believe that we're live. And of course, right off the bat, Steve's trying to climb up. This is what happens when I let Steve into the room. He messes with me. As soon as we go live, he just wants to be a part of this. If you guys can't see Steve, well, he's here. And this is what I do when Banana's out of town. He won't even let me grab the microphone. I hop on the internets, and then I talk to you guys. And like I said, first time I ever let Steve in here, and he's just going batty. He's never been live before. He doesn't know how to handle it. But anyway, you guys know what this is? You know what you're about to witness? Hey, something
said haha again.
Someone said haha again. Ooh.
@Fortnite_2137 said hi Pete.
Hi. So it's working. Hold on, let me fire off my intro. I need to do my intro. Where is it? It is right here.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
@Fortnite_2137 said how are you today, man?
I'm good today, man. How are you doing today? Oh, the comments are just rolling in here. Just coming in. So that's what I do. They're just going to keep coming in nonstop.
What's good?
What's good? So I woke up early this morning is what I did. And I sat around on the computer using my text-to-speech, doing some troubleshooting, and I figured out how to get the text messages.
What does silence sound like to you?
Hey, someone asked me what does silence sound like to me yesterday.
Zayaze said hello.
Hello. They're coming in nonstop. Hold on, I gotta mute those for a second. So yeah, that's what I did this morning. I woke up early this morning.
376 said not going to call, but the silliness is awesome.
The silliness is awesome. All right, I'm muting that for a second. I actually am very proud of myself that I figured that out. I woke up early this morning, like 5:30 this morning, and I had an idea. I wanted to see if I could get text-to-speech to work in the chat because I don't have Brooks here. Let me see if I can go to a wide view for people that are on a wider platform. There's no Brooks over here. It's just me and this rubber chicken, and it was me and Steve a second ago, but he got fed up with me. But I still wanted to be able to get into the comments and know what was going on. So if I activate them and someone says something, well, they're not there right now. But anyway, hopefully I didn't just kill that. It's supposed to work. But yeah, so that's what I did this morning. Woke up at 5:30, figured that out. I had it figured out until I killed it a second ago, apparently. I didn't just kill it, did I? Hello? But anyway, then I went surfing with Nisha, came back here, and I've been working on an audiobook, a book that I wrote a long time ago. I think I did kill the damn comment somehow.
@Mekern2402 said hi.
Hi. I love the comments that just say hi. So yeah, I surfed this morning. It was a small day, but I caught a ton of waves. I mean, like, I feel like I'd rather catch 3 big ones than like 14 small ones, but it was still a fun day. But yeah, so I came back here. Sorry,
@Fortnite_2137 said test.
Test. Yeah, good test.
@IAMCrass said
Your test
stay
worked.
fresh.
Stay fresh. I'm doing my best. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I wrote a book back in 2006, and I kind of forgot about it and just found it again. And I've started to narrate it because I've already done 3 audiobooks.
@Fortnite_2137 said, okay, it works.
Yeah, it does work. All right, I'm going to mute it again, though. And I wanted to get another audiobook under my belt, but it occurred to me, like, you know, as a normal voice actor, like what I normally do, you know, like promos tonight on Fox or like radio stations or the NFL. It's like, it's the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Like, it's always like serious stuff. But this audiobook has female characters in it, and I've done it before, and there's like no good way as a male voice actor to do the female voices. There's a character in this book. Her name is Sarah, and she's hi, how are you? We're going to walk into the room and we're going to make some small talk. Like, I've listened to a million audiobooks. Every guy does the same thing. You just make your voice a little bit higher, and this is the female character. And everybody's used to it because that's just how audiobooks go. But I tell you, I feel mildly ridiculous when I do it.
and I should probably go to bed, but then this notification showed up, lol.
It's 1 a.m. and you should probably go to bed, but then this notification showed up.
What happens when I call that number?
What happens when you call that number is, hold on one second, I want to check a couple things here. What? There's like all sorts of notifications on my phone as well. So the chat is definitely working. And it's supposed to be giving me, right now I'm live on...
said you can talk to Pete.
Yes, that's what happens when you call the number. You can talk to me if I ever get around to the phone calls. But I will. I'll definitely
At
get to the
Dino
phone calls.
Power 13W
It's kinda
said,
funny.
yo.
Yo, it's kind of funny having these. Yeah, if you dial 760-517-6844, we can chat. But I was very curious to see if this would work. So, but anyway, let's get to the first phone call of the day. I did promise phone call 760-517-6844. Do I seem hyper? I feel hyper. It's because I was nervous. I wasn't sure if this is going to work. I'm never sure if it's going to work. Anyway, it's the live surprise call-in show. Who's this? I heard you. I heard click. Now I heard another click. This always happens. The first call of the day, the person doesn't say anything. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, that person's gone. So let's turn the chat
At
back
Ducky
on
Dash
because at least
Play
that
said
works.
hi.
Hi. You can ask any.
At
If
Dinosaur 3115 said Merry Christmas, dude.
Dinosaur 3115, Merry
At
Christmas
Caden
back at you.
Alsep said what happens when I call the number.
Wait, didn't you just ask what happens when you
At
call the number?
Meckern
When you call the number.
2402 said ever hear of 3D printing.
Yes, I've heard of 3D printing. But when you call the number, you get put on hold, and there's a little message that says, "You're up next. Turn off your volume. Get ready to talk to Pete." Right? I'm going to do that right now. I just put someone on hold. They called 760-517-6844. They're being told to mute their stream, and they're next. Now I'm going to let them come up next. Now say hello. Hello. Who's this?
Peter, gee, it's me again, the guy from McDonald's.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good. What's going on today?
Good. I saw that you were streaming this type of number again. I'm like, oh, I have to go.
Yeah, Steve is all over me. I don't know if he's in the frame, but Steve, I never let him in here because I'm always afraid he's going to knock over the equipment. But it's just me and him and Skyler. Banana's out of town. I didn't want to lock him out of the room, and this is why. He just kind of mauls me while I'm doing this. What's going on with you today?
Nothing much. Wait, I don't even know what to ask. I have to get my spot.
It's funny. People see the phone number and they just call right away, and then they don't know why they called. I feel like I should have prizes. One of these days I'll get a sponsor. I've said this like 6 times. I keep getting charged by YouTube. YouTube is supposed to generate revenue when you go live. Every time I've gone live, the last 6 times in a row, I've owed between $1 and $3, which isn't a lot, but like, what is going on? Why are they charging me?
Why are they charging you to stream?
I don't know. You're supposed to generate ad revenue, and I Googled it, and it said something like there were bots that were watching the videos, and so they didn't count as real people. I'm like, well, that's not my fault. I didn't do that. Jesus, Steve is so
Yeah,
all
there's
over
been
me.
a problem with bots recently.
Stupid bots.
Can you give a shout out to my channel?
What is it? What do you do?
Plushie videos, but I haven't posted in forever because I'm in high school now.
You say plushie videos, like stuffed animals and stuff?
Yeah.
That's kind of
I know
awesome.
it's kind of boring, but I do video games every so often.
Oh man, I have stuffed animals. Steve wants the microphone so bad. He's getting between me and the microphone. I like stuffed animals, especially because, I can feel them. I can squeeze them. Like I'm a grown ass man, and you wouldn't think that I do. But when someone gets me a stuffed animal as a gift, I get all excited because I can feel them. I enjoy them. What's the last video that you did?
I don't know. I lose track.
All right. Well, say the name of the channel one more time. We'll have some people over there and check it out.
Okay, it's Universal Kingdom 123 or at 123, I think.
All right.
I kind of forget.
Okay, we'll find it. We'll check it out over there. I'm just going to be here for an hour just wrestling with Steve. I believe that is what's going to happen. If it'll allow me to, I'm going to turn the comments back on for a second. I believe
Nero
that There
Augustus
we go.
just followed.
Hey, I didn't know it.
At Sadman Islam
follows as well.
5111 said you are the best.
I am the best, aren't I? Because I got all this working all by myself. Modest I
Chris
be.
Raduwold said it keeps saying all lines are saying it's busy.
Yeah, all lines are busy. There's only 6 lines, and obviously I've gotten to 3 calls, but 2 people weren't there. So if you try to call and it says all lines are busy, that means 6 lines are filled up. So let me try and get to another one and see if that person is there. Hey, who's this? I heard your door open. Hello. I went to that person too quickly, I think. Steve, are you just going to attack me? Hey, what's going on? Who's this?
This is Will from Pennsylvania.
Will, what's going on? How's the Arctic frost in Pennsylvania today?
I actually just walked outside to see if it was snowing, and I don't see any.
I heard I'm from the Boston area,
Cold,
so
though.
yeah, I'm a New England Patriots fan. I heard there's going to be a dusting of snow at Gillette for the game against the Bills tomorrow. What was it on Friday? Wasn't it like 14 degrees in the morning where you are? Or no, I think it was Thursday.
I wouldn't put it past it, but I wasn't really up at that time. Why?
That's smart. What's going on today?
Not much. I just called because it's been a minute since I called, so I just thought I would.
Anything new and exciting you wanted to talk about?
I thought I had something, but I forget it.
That's
As soon
okay.
as you called.
No, I appreciate you checking in.
Yeah.
You can just sit here and watch me wrestle with Steve.
Yeah. I moved recently. That was the thing that happened,
Yeah?
I guess. But
New place?
yeah. Yeah, that's
All right. Well, thank you for the update. Let me fire back up. I worked so hard getting the comments up and running. I'm going to fire those up and check.
Jeff Sullivan
in for-
Realty
Hey.
said it was cold here in Massachusetts, Pete.
Wait, Jeff Sullivan Realty. I believe.
At Unlucky
Hold on, I
Wolfie
gotta put-
said, "Hey man, you're great. Stay healthy and
Thanks.
stay nice. Help odors and sleep well later, and all your friend and relatives too."
Help odors and stuff. Jeff Sullivan. This is how bad I am at connecting with my friends. I think that was my friend Jeff Sullivan that was just checking in. I didn't even know he's a realtor. That's what a terrible friend I am. All I do is work all the time, sleep, and then go surfing a couple times a week. I owe Jeff Sullivan a phone call because we had a high school class reunion, and my town is all the way across the country, and I could not get the time away from work to go and do it. But he told me that people were asking about me and they were saying hello, and I'm saying hello back to them right now. Maybe I'll make it to the next reunion. I don't know.
England.
Oh, something about England
At
over
Jeff
there.
Sullivan
Oh, here's Jeff
Realty
again.
said, "You know who this is."
Yes, that is. Well, congratulations on your new
At
career
Brody
as a
Williamson,
realtor.
1729 said hi.
Hi, hello,
At
hello.
Jaden Williams -Re8VD said, "How are you doing?"
I'm doing good. You guys have no idea
At Bub
how much.
38565 said hi.
Hi, you guys have no idea how much work it was to get the comments read out loud via text because it's not like everybody else. All the other streamers, they can. They can see what's on the screen. Like there's a screen in front of me. It's usually used for Brooks. I think I'm still in the side view. I've been on the side view for a while. And he reads the comments out of it by seeing them. And since I can't, I had to come up with this whole workaround for it, and it was not easy. Like just because not a lot of people.
J5J said hi.
Hi, not a lot of people
At
want
Brody
the robot
Williamson
voice.
1729 said hi.
Hi, a lot of people saying
At
hi.
Chris.Raduwold said Sue busy.
Yeah, well, it's a busy life.
At Yellow Media Productions said, "Haven't seen your vids in a bit.
Well,
Glad you're still on the tube.
yeah,
Been
I'm
watching you for a bit."
I'm still around. So I've definitely hit a slow spot with YouTube, and I'm not sure if it's just kind of run its course or if it's because I've been focusing on this. I've done YouTube and be coming up on 6 years at the end of this month, and I've done like 1,400 videos. I've gotten 1.3 billion views, 2.5 million subscribers, and it kind of hit me in the middle of the summer, like what am I doing? Like it wasn't exciting anymore when I'd have a video go 1 million or 2 million. Like I did an unboxing 2 weeks ago and it went 1.7 million views. And I was like, cool, like good. And so I realized that I felt like I needed another challenge, a little something else to do. So I've really been focusing on this live show, connecting with you guys, whether it's through the new text-to-speech comments or getting to talk to you on the phone. And also, I've been working on that new novel that I should be having out in early March. Because every once in a while, you just need to change it up a little bit,
At Hi 4328-M3W said hi.
Hi, that is an extraordinarily
At
complicated
Fallen Fire
username.
1142 said, "Sounds like it would be a pain to set up."
Fallen Fire 1142. It is a pain to set up, but I really was very determined. I did a lot of research. I used ChatGPT as a research tool and Google and kind of found a tool that worked, and it's working. And the phones are working too. Very proud of all this. Who's this? Welcome to the program. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Hunter?
Hunter, you're very quiet. What's going on?
I don't know.
All right, he said he didn't know. So I'm gonna move up. People that call, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but like, there's a lot. Like the phones are full. We got all 6 lines full, and I know there's a bunch of people that are trying to
Overs
get in
for
as well.
Fox.
Someone just said something about Fox.
At
but
Tanis
I missed it.
Armstrong 1502 said I love your vids.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And High 4328-M3W said yo.
Yo, I'm definitely going to get back to that earlier thought. I'm definitely going to keep making videos. Like a lot of videos I'm making now are just kind of like clips from the show that I'm doing with Brooks and Banana. I did get some good stuff at the beach today, some fun stuff down there, but it's going to be a mix going forward. And yeah, so the new rule, please, if you're in the queue, if you're calling the phone number, I know it's very exciting to get a notification that you can call and get on the air, but give me something. Let's talk about something. If you are listening and you're on hold, I don't necessarily want to hear, I don't know what to talk about, because I need you to bring something to me, because sometimes I don't know what to talk about. 760-517-6844. Let's see how this person does. Who is this?
Hello.
Hey,
Hi, this is Adam.
Adam, what's going on?
And
Oop.
I happened to show up home just in time to see this pop up, and it said call, so I called.
I don't think I've ever done one. You know, usually Banana and I are spending the weekends together. It's kind of my only time when I'm not really in the studio reading. So I've never done one at this particular time before. I was curious to see how many people we'd reach. What part of the country are you in?
I am in Wise County, Virginia, which is like that little tip between Tennessee and Kentucky.
I don't think I know anything about that particular area. I feel like I'm on a radio station in Virginia Beach, but I don't know Wise County.
Well, we're in the mountains. It's kind of the we're kind of the forgotten part of the state, and so it's not.
If you were to
It's
root
not
for
unreasonable to get
if you were to root for a football team, how's my geography? Is it like the Commanders? Like what would be what in your area? Who would people root for?
No, I don't know. I mean, there's not really a close. I mean, Tennessee Titans probably most people, but I don't really watch football. I watch high school. I watch college. I watch the
So that'd be Virginia Tech.
Well, Virginia Tech is a lot of people. We're kind of halfway between Virginia Tech and University of Tennessee.
Okay, Virginia Tech. Who was the biggest player? Michael Vick was probably the biggest player out of Virginia Tech, right?
Yeah.
Interesting career.
And then Tennessee is Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Some good ones to choose from.
But also, I'm a quadriplegic, and I watch your videos all the time because, like, you're awesome, and I'm super ambitious and love what you do. And
did you have? Was it an accident, or were you born that way? How did you end up like that?
I fell out of a tree when I was 13, 40 feet, and
whoa.
C4, C5, which is like the fourth and fifth vertebrae from the base of the skull.
Did you feel? Do you recall? Did you feel it? Did you know right away? Like how was?
I didn't. Well, so when I fell, I can. This is like very little spotty information stuff that I remember. I remember hearing branches. I remember being on the ground and my dad yelling for my brother to call a number. And then I remember being on the ambulance and hearing a helicopter, and it's pretty much all I ever remember about it.
From then on,
never having pain or feeling from it.
So do you have one of those wheelchairs that you can move by breath, or do you have any finger control at all?
Oh no, I'm a little bit lower injury, so I'm like a mid-tier quadriplegic. So like I can move my arms, but I can't move my hands.
Oh.
So I have $60,000 hand controls in my van. I can drive.
Oh wow.
And I live alone. Yeah.
That's great. I love to hear people that have these massive, when people, I meet sometimes people out there, like I met a guy a short while ago, he had a prosthetic leg, and he's like, oh man, I could never surf blind. I'm like, yeah, and I can never surf with one leg. Like everybody's got, I was talking about this in the show 2 nights ago, like everybody's got something to deal with. Like everybody does. Your thing is extraordinarily obvious to anybody that could see. Mine's obvious if people are paying attention, but I feel like everybody out there's got something to deal with. And the fact that you're living alone and driving and still living your life, like good for you, dude. Like that's impressive.
I also just opened a restaurant 2 weeks ago.
Did you? All right, you're putting everybody to shame. What kind of a restaurant?
It's like a Build-A-Bowl. It's called Eddie Doggo's, named after my previous dog that passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a Chipotle, but the flavors are more locally oriented to the taste of the area.
Well, that's super fun. Are you the chef?
No, I do the business stuff. My mom is the chef.
Well, I wouldn't put it past
And-
you. I mean, it sounds like everything you're doing. I don't know how you do it, but I feel like you could figure it out.
Yeah, I went to college and I got a business degree, so I do a lot of nonprofit like grant writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like it kind of fed into being able to do the that work.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Is the car that you drive? You said you have the hand controls for it. Is it a car, sedan, van, truck? What do you operate?
It's a Dodge Caravan, and it's got what's called Avit EMC hand controls, which are like, well, they're 2012 highest technology. I've milked them through for a lot longer than they normally last.
Yeah.
But very high tech for 2012.
And then, so it's a Caravan. So do you? What's the order of things? How do you get in? What do you do with the chair before or after you get in?
So I have a button on my key, my key fob. It opens the back door and the ramp and lowers the side of the van.
Yep.
And then I pull in. There's a peg on the bottom of my chair, and it just kind of latches into a little slot, and that's what holds me in. I wear a chest strap, and then I have a touch screen that's got like all the peripheral controls and turning the vehicle on and all that. And where my hands are paralyzed, my gas and brake has 3 pegs on each one of them. So one goes in the palm of my hand, one on each side of my wrist, and it holds it into place. And then I can drive about 3 or 4 hours in any direction.
And you're probably a better driver than most people out there, I'd be willing to bet.
I'm probably safer. I don't know what better. I basically drive how I feel safe driving, because sometimes if my hip is like an inch out of skew, then I feel like I'm going to fall over. So I kind of have to I drive 45 miles an hour when I should be driving 60.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's still
But
impressive.
I don't know it until I'm already on the road.
I mean,
It's too late to do anything.
I love the technology. You know, as my eyesight was fading when I was a kid, and my eyesight wasn't that bad, and I used to look at Geordie LaForge and Star Trek, and I was like, oh man, stupid. I don't want technology. Like, if they can just fix me up without technology, I'd take. But you know, then my eyesight completely went away, and I was like, man, I'd take metal orbs stuck in my sockets. And I know I'd look weird, but I'd like to see again. So the fact that there's technology that allows you to get in the van and drive around and do that stuff, like, I think that's cool. I think that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you're doing it as opposed to sitting around waiting for other people to do stuff for you, I think that's great.
Yeah, I'm too ambitious for sitting around waiting other people to do things.
Well, give me the name of the restaurant. Is it open now?
Yeah, it's called Eddie Doggo's.
Oh, that's right, Eddie Doggo's.
It's in Pennington, it's in the next town over where my mom lives. It's in Pennington Gap, Virginia.
All right. Well, thanks for the call. I appreciate that. See, those are fun stories. I like hearing stuff like that. People that got like huge stuff stacked against them, but they're still willing to put in the effort and do the work and, you know, just keep
At Maria
moving on
Graham
with their life.
5296 asks, that's cool.
That
Would you
is cool.
mind getting questions about blindness and how you've navigated it?
I mean,
At Sanguine87
if people want to
said,
call
said
and
hi.
if people want to call and ask questions about that was kind of one of the reasons I decided to switch gears a little bit and focus on live and the book. And I've actually got 2 other big projects I'll be talking about in the future, maybe the next 2 or 3 months. I'm working on a bunch of different things. I felt like at this point, every time I posted a video, of course, you know, I still get 100,000 views on most of my videos. And then every question I get, I'm like, yeah, I did a video on that. Yeah, I did a video on that. And I'm not saying like I expect everybody to watch every video I've ever done, but like at a point for me, it's like, I feel like I've answered everything a bunch of times. And then I feel like robotic responding, and I don't want the people to be like, oh man, he was kind of a dick, because I'm not trying to be. I've just answered a lot of the same questions
And
over
now happy
and
to see
over.
that I'm not alone, beaming face with smiling eyes emoji, ready to get my shish together.
Get my shish together. I'm curious if this
At
thing has a spam
Mask
filter.
asks, why is your audio quality bad?
Oh.
Might be peaking?
Oh, is my audio
At
quality
IAM
bad?
Crass
I can
said,
pull that
edit
down a little
Doggos TN.
bit.
At
It doesn't
Custine
feel
asks,
like it
I
was
found
too
this
hot.
number on the bathroom stall I am in. How much for a good time?
How much for a good time? Today, it's free.
At IAM
I'm
Crass
giving it
said, my
away.
fingers are too fat.
I really hope I just fixed the audio right there. Someone can
3772 said
squeeze in
hello.
and tell me hello there.
At Talarion said, can you say hi in the voice of Optimus Prime?
Hi. Hi. That's
At
it. I mean, what would Optimus Prime
WAYY
say?
said might have muted text to speech when a donation came in.
Oh, no, I don't. The
At
donations.
Jace3772 said I'm number 3.
The donations have to
At
be above
Sanguine87 said your
$3
voice is so energizing.
to get read out loud. Thank you for
At
that.
Jace3772 said hi Pete, you like music.
Do I like music? Yes, I like music. The person that told me the audio was bad is freaking me out, and I feel like, is there any way for me to access my own? No. No. Oh, what's on TV? Idris Elba returns for a new season of Hijack. How very exciting. Where is it? No, it's not letting me. Yeah, because what I hear in my headphones is ironically not what everybody else hears. It's a whole different system, but I can't hear what it sounds
That
like.
it's not bad.
Someone said it's not
At
bad.
Faberuiz 5080 said hi.
Hi. I did a
At
whole.
Talarion said you should do a blind guy unboxing live.
I've done blind guy
At
unboxings live, and it's just kind of
8847
boring.
said audio sounds good to me.
Okay, there. Someone said the audio sounds good. Now I can stop freaking out. I mean, like, it's the one thing it's supposed to be good at, audio. I did a stream a while ago, I'm talking like a year ago, where I didn't have enough bandwidth to do the whole stream, and the stupid streaming system prioritized the video, so the video looked okay, but the audio,
It had me all high pitched and broken up.
it was super weird, and I can't hear that. I don't know what it sounds like to other people,
At
so
High
I did the whole show like a chipmunk.
4328-M3W said, hey man, I really want to call you.
Well,
I don't know why, I just have a few questions to ask.
if you can get through, all right. It's like I love hearing the comments now because I've never been able to do this before. But I'll also get to some more phone calls 760-517-6844. Hey, who's this?
Be quiet. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, you be quiet over there. Hey, who's this?
It's Danny.
Danny, what's going on, man? It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
my-
I'm about to be going to see a Christmas light show.
Oh, I love Christmas light because I can still detect light. I love Christmas light shows. I get to go and like see little like sparkly things, and it's like super fun for me. I'm jealous that you're getting to go. Is that
Yeah,
Michael in the
but-
background?
No, right now he's with my parents. What you hear is my niece and her two cousins.
You sound mildly annoyed. Are you guys?
Mildly.
Are you guys all in the car? You piled into the car, getting ready to go to the light show?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Huh?
I just called to say hi, and that the one time you do this in so long, I have choppy signal and am stuck in a loud vehicle.
Well, there's a lot going on, but I appreciate Danny from Arkansas, right?
Yes, sir.
Young Farmer of American. You were one of our original callers. You get through every week. You usually won at the old timey phrase game. So I'm super glad to hear your voice again.
I'm glad to talk to you again.
I'll be back on with Banana on Wednesday. It's just her and I doing the show on Wednesday night. So see if you can get through then. I'm gonna let you get back to the chaos there, Danny.
Okay, have a good day, Pete.
Thanks for the call. That's super funny. Don't do that. Don't be. See, I don't have a mod. See, that's annoying. See, I don't have a mod, so I don't have Brooks here to kill stuff like that. I mean, I can hit the mute button on my own, but you're making it hard for other people to comment when you just put nonsense like that. Yeah, and it's still reading the nonsense. That's crappy. All right, I'm gonna. Obviously, I'm not going to listen to that for a while, so we'll go back to a phone call 760-517-6844. Who is this?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is Charlton Weber. Who is this?
What? What'd you say?
My name is Charlton Weber.
Charlton.
I'm half asleep. Sorry. I just my brother ran through and gave me his phone.
Sorry to keep you up.
Hi. My name is Sebastian. I'm the one who gave him the phone.
All right, Sebastian. Sorry, I woke up was that your brother or your friend?
Yeah, it was my brother.
I woke him up.
I just wanted to mess with him a little bit.
Where are you guys calling from tonight?
Lancaster, California.
All right, and what are you doing?
We're just chilling.
You got anything going on for the holidays?
Yeah, we're gonna go to IHOP and get a nice Christmas dinner.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
No, we're having a nice Christmas dinner at IHOP.
All right. I mean, it's a thing. People do it.
Who's he talking to?
Who are you talking to? Who are these random people on the internet that you start calling? What's your
I
favorite?
don't know.
What's your favorite syrup to put on the pancakes at IHOP?
Oh, the cinnamon syrup.
They have cinnamon syrup.
I'm talking to Optimus Prime.
Who's that?
Optimus Prime. He's a robot. Well, he's not a
voice
robot.
actor.
Okay, well, you don't know him, do you?
No.
Yeah.
He's just.
All right.
He's
My
just
grandmother wants me off. Goodbye.
all right.
Have a nice day.
Grandma doesn't want you talking to random people. One of those stranger phone calls I've had. Do you think he was actually going to IHOP? Not only, I mean, going to IHOP on Christmas is fine, but he was also like, I'm going to IHOP for Christmas dinner.
Right 2010
Felt like he was-
said hi.
I felt like he was screwing with me a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Chris
So-
Rodwald 72 said
Oh, come on. Someone's got a mod. I got to give someone some mod controls in the future. Because that's not cool. Like, I finally have access to the chat, and there's just some ninnies out there that are ninny. That's the best. I don't want to get myself banned, so I'm going to call you a ninny or a nincompoop or something like that. So I'm going to go to another call, and we'll get back to that if you people can stop doing that in the chat. 760-517-6844. Who's this, and does your grandma know that you're calling? Hello. I don't hear anything for that person. So let's move on from that person. Put another person on hold. That person, I heard them. They were there. 760-517-6844. That is the phone number. Who is this?
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
I would not like to use my real name.
Okay. Does your grandmother know that you're calling?
No, I live with my parents.
Okay, that's good. The last guy's grandma didn't want him talking to me. I'm a bad influence, apparently.
Yeah, okay, that was funny.
What's going on?
So, I would like to ask you, you know about 3D printing, right?
Yes. Oh, someone in the comments was asking about 3D printing.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Cool.
So, there's this one guy, this other blind guy on YouTube. He always says one love at the end of his videos. Do you know him by
Yeah,
chance?
that's Anthony Ferraro. We've filmed together. We skated together. We've got some videos together.
Yeah, so you know how he always colors with the crayons?
Yes, I think he was. What was he? He was like coloring college logos or something. I don't know. I heard one of his videos a little while ago about that.
Well, you see, with one of his videos, he got a 3D printed thing from a fan. It was little boxes that go on the end of the crayons that had braille on them that told him the colors.
That's kind of... See, he knows... He and Molly Burke both lost their eyesight very young, and they learned braille. I started losing my eyesight young, was kind of in denial, didn't think I was really going to lose it. Started to learn braille, and then I didn't see the need for it at the time. So I have had a bunch of braille things sent to me before, and I can muddle my way through it, but it's very slow.
I see.
I did get... One of my fans mailed me at one point, there's a surfing magazine called Stab Magazine, and when I reached, I think it was like 1.5 million followers on YouTube, they named me the king of YouTube surf, and one of my followers, Zen Moonmaster, sent me a 3D printed crown. Is it in this room? I think it's in this room, but I can't get it right now, with like little surfboards all around it. It was super cool.
That is really cool. Well, you see, if you ever get a 3D printer, you can print stuff like that. Also, with the modeling community, they can help you with printing stuff. Like, you can print an entire mechanical clock with one, which was pretty cool.
Really? Can you just like download the what's it called? Like the specifications for that? Just download it and then hit print on your printer?
The files, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Files.
I feel like that would be pretty helpful. I've never, my cousin 3D printed some glasses for me a while ago that allowed me to make them like darker and lighter. And I think that technology is kind of cool. Just like make something out of what is the ink in 3D printer? Is it just like some jelly? I assume so. I feel like it's kind of cool.
Greenish Bush Animation Studios said hi.
Greenish Bush Animation
At Buttlord
Studios.
said Peter Gustin.
Wait, is that person's name
At
Buttlord?
Sanguine87 said I have now hard exclamation.
I have now hard
At
exclamation.
Scratcher Beast said
Okay.
yes. At Stormbriar grinning face emoji.
I think someone's name was
At Tiffany Bratcher said there are also Braille coloring books where the outline is raised.
Hey, Tiffany, that's kind of cool. I did
At Dilius_ said my uncle Samuel died.
Oh, that's bad news. I did someone mailed me a coloring book, ended up being a surfing coloring book, and there was nothing Braille about it. There was no like raised lines or anything, but I asked ChatGPT to describe the page for me, and then I just colored where I wanted to. I'm not exactly sure how that came out. A lot of people saying hi. I appreciate it.
At Sanguine87 said search gives meaning to life.
Search
simply
gives meaning to life. I can say hi over there too.
At Jace3772 said hi.
Over here, hi. And then I can go further out and say
said death.
Death. What the hell?
At Jace3772 said hi.
Hi. Lots of highs.
At Jace3772 said hi.
No, it's just Jace saying hi.
At Buttlord said, where's Brooks?
Oh, Buttlord. I think I forgot to put the slow mode on, or maybe I did. I don't know. I'm excited that I can actually interact like everybody else that does these things now. Now I can hear the comments. Brooks is, I don't know where he is. I think he's with his girlfriend today, or he's surfing. But I didn't want to bother him, and I was trying to figure out if I could do this myself. Wednesday, he's not going to be around because he's got a company party. It's going to be just me and Banana. I think Brooks said that the waves are going to be dead tomorrow, like straight up DED dead out there, so not really a lot of sense in surfing in that. So if he doesn't want to surf, maybe I can get him on the show tomorrow. But now I've got my super new text-to-speech thing, so who needs him? Well, I need him because the comments are out of control. And also, Steve's not really great to talk to. All he did was maul me for the first 5 minutes, and now he fell asleep. Hey, who's this? Hello. I give him a couple seconds. Hey, I hear you. Oh, jeez. Steve just ran away. You scared Steve. Are you there? 3.
Oh, Pete?
Yeah. Who's this?
My name's Ross, and I talked to you yesterday.
Liar. Where was I yesterday?
I'm sorry, what?
You talked to me yesterday?
I talked to you yesterday. I had a stroke and I have short-term memory loss.
Oh, well, now I was going to make fun of you because that was 2 days ago, but now I can't because you have short-term memory loss, and that would be mean. That was 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I have short-term memory loss, so I don't keep track of time.
I know that's before you reminded me about the short-term memory loss. I was like, wait, that was 2 days ago, but no, you are yesterday, 2 days ago. It doesn't matter. I was
right.
Fascinated hearing your story. And did you go back and watch our conversation at all?
Yes, I did, and I actually put your whole thing on my phone, so I have it recorded on my phone, so I can always watch it.
Oh, that's cool. And so the way your memory works, as you were describing it to me the other day, if you were to watch that a number of times, then you would lock it into your memory. You'd get it, correct?
Then it goes into long term. But also, if are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I was still having your live feed go right, so I had to turn that down. Crap! Now I forget what'd you just ask me?
I was asking if you were to watch that thing a handful of times, if you would then lock it into your long. How many times would you need to refresh yourself that you and I spoke until it was recallable to you?
It already is because you're in my long-term memory because I watch you all the time and I try to call in all the time. But these are the only 2 times I've ever gotten through because everybody, there's tons of people. And the other thing is, I'm sorry that, because I was listening to what you're saying, but you really do make an impact on everybody that's listening, whether we have a disability or not.
That's really.
I would really like you to keep going.
I feel like I guess I can't hear that enough because especially the way the algorithm's just not feeding me right now, and I'm not feeding into it. I'm not playing its game. Like the video I posted last Monday was just me on a wave, walking in a sunny day, sitting in a pedal bike with some of my friends, and it wasn't spectacular. It was kind of like a Dear Diary. This is what I did with my friends. But I'll tell you what, man, like I enjoyed that video. I enjoyed that day. I enjoyed sharing what me and my friends did, and I knew it wasn't going to go viral. I knew there wasn't a big hook. I knew there wasn't a huge lesson, but I just enjoyed making it. And I feel like that's kind of what I got to do right now. I can't just keep playing the game with the hook. But then I feel bad that the people out there who might need a little inspiration or motivation aren't going to get my videos because I'm not designing them to go viral every time. But I feel like for my own sanity, I got to pull back a little.
Right. But also with you, you're not here for the money,
No.
you know, because you make money, which thank God for that, or goodness.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to find you and can't find you, I'm pretty sure they can find you again because your channel is big, you know, and you're out there.
Well, that's kind of my hope. Even if I put out, you know, that video that I put out, it got, I don't know, 20, 30,000 views. I'm not really sure, which isn't, it's not a lot for me at all. But I'm hoping, I'm hoping that if I put that one out there, then it keeps my channel active, and then people will find some more of those older videos. I don't know.
Right.
There was something else I wanted to ask you, and now I can't recall what it. So you and I spoke on Thursday night. Now, did you make a note to yourself on Thursday night that we spoke? How did you recall the next day that you and I spoke?
Well, for one, you're in my long term.
Okay.
So me finally getting through to you, that's long term, and me. But what day it was and when it was, that I can't recall. That I can't do sequences. So it's just a hit and miss. But if I have a long term memory already set up for it, then I can remember it.
I'm fascinated with the way the brain works and what's going on. So because I'm in your memory, because you've seen my videos, then a conversation that you had with me gets sparked the next day. However, if you were to speak to a stranger, say a mortgage broker were to call you and asked if you were interested in taking out a mortgage, the next day you would wake up and not recall that. Is that correct?
Probably yes.
Oh, so you do. So you must make a lot of notes. I think you told me the other day that you have a voice recorder that you'll.
I have a voice recorder. I also have I take pictures with my phone, and I have a day planner that I write things down in all the time.
Banana does the same thing. She also has a day planner because she has a difficult time keeping track of all the tasks that she has to perform as well. So that's not a super unique thing. Me, because I can't look at stuff, but like I can't look at a day planner. I have a really good task memory. Like I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing every day for the next month. I lock that into my head because it's very hard for me to refer to stuff.
Right. See, I used to be able to do that, but now I can't tell you what I did yesterday. Well, and I didn't even know how many days ago I talked to you. I thought it was yesterday, but I was wrong.
There's so much about that. I've never known anybody like that. For me, like a lot of people that I meet, they're like, I've never met a blind person before, so I'm the first person. And they ask a bunch of genuinely curious, but somewhat tedious questions every now and then. I hope I'm not doing that to you. I mean, your condition.
Yeah, see, I don't remember what questions were asked.
But in the moment, I don't want to annoy you in the moment either, like answering stupid questions. Is working out exercise, like I get bored with my routine sometimes. Like I kind of lift the same weights in cycles, but I would assume you don't suffer from repetitive boredom syndrome, right?
No, I don't. In fact, I need it. I'm not CD, but I have to live OCD. Everything has to go in its place. Even if it's 18 inches away from where it's supposed to go, I have a hard time finding it again.
Yeah, that's me too. If it's not where it is, I can't see it and where it goes. Do you exercise regularly?
I walk.
And then
not every day.
If you're doing the same walk every day, I'm assuming that locks into the long-term memory. So you remember the walk in general, but if you were crossing the street and a car almost ran you over on Tuesday, would you remember that on Wednesday?
I remember because that's in my long term.
Yep.
So, I don't remember but like in a week I'll forget about it because I don't care about it. It happened, it's gone. I don't need to, I will not record it. I will not make sure that I remember it.
Now, you told me the other day that you're not in a relationship, but you said you weren't in a relationship, but I feel like being in a relationship with someone that like that. I feel like that would be kind of a bonus for like some girls. Like they could do a lot of annoying stuff and you never remember. Just wake up every day and be like, yesterday was great, right? I guess. I feel like there's some advantage. You always got to look on the other side of things.
Right. Well, like I said, I'm looking for someone maybe like in the medical field, because then they have some type of knowledge of, because I've had a few friends and other people think that I'm faking my memory loss, and it's not that. But the two things I called for was your book, because Molly Burke just did one. Are you going to do an audio book of it? And if so, are you going to do the audio book yourself?
Yes, Molly did. I think she did like a biography. It was about her life. I have been asked to do that. I've been contacted by publishers. I have zero interest in writing my life story. I feel like I feel like if you wanted to start watching my YouTube from the beginning, you'd eventually.
No, but I'm sorry. Didn't you say you just wrote a book or something? Or you're writing a book?
Yeah. So it's a fiction. It's a fiction. I've done. I wrote 3 books in the past few years. 2 science fictions and 1 fantasy. And the one that you're talking about that I'm working on right now, it's temporarily called Time Has Come, but I'm going to change the title. It is a complete fiction. It's dark. It's kind of like Da Vinci Code meets Fight Club, and I am in the process of narrating it. I'm narrating it while I'm doing the rewrite. I'm narrating it out loud, and when I find sections that I want to redo, I rewrite it and then re-narrate it. I'm 9 chapters in. There's 47 of them total. It should be between 7 and 8 hours total, and I hope to have it done by early March.
Okay. And the other thing is, what are your other 3 books?
I've got, so the fantasy book is called Wish. There's a hard sci-fi book called I Talk to Atoms. And the third one, those first 2 that I listed both debuted number 1 on Amazon. And the third one debuted at number 5. And that one is called The Skill Conspiracy. And that one, out of all the books I've ever written, is my favorite. There's a lot of me in the main character, and there's a lot of Banana in the female main character. I was kind of bummed that one only debuted at 5, but 5 out of the millions of books out there, I mean, I shouldn't complain, but I was very happy with that book. And I did narrate that one as well. If you go to Audible, you can get The Skill Conspiracy and I Talk to Atoms narrated by me.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna order them, but I'm not going to get the audio. I need to read.
Oh, okay.
Because if I read it, I can remember it better than if I hear it.
I mean, they're only like 7 or 8 hours. So I feel like if you sat down and listened to a whole 7-hour book, like you did your whole day, you did your walk, you ate your lunch, and would you remember the whole book by the end of the day, or would you forget the beginning by the time the 8 hours rolled around?
I would forget the beginning right in the middle of it.
Oh.
I mean, I just don't. I mean, it would be gone.
Okay. Well, if reading helps you to remember it, I hope you enjoy it that way.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but, and the other thing is that I was wanting to mention is you might want to get a toy for Toby that he only plays with when you're in the room. So when you're by yourself, you can get it so his excitement will go down from being right up in the mic right when you're first watching him.
He's a really good sharer, which sounds like it would be a good thing, but every time I give him a toy, he just keeps trying to give it back. He's like, let's play with it. Let's play with this.
Oh.
There's no toy that he wants to run away with on his own. And he thinks I'm a puppy because he keeps trying to put it in my mouth. He keeps trying to shove his toys in my mouth. I'm like, no, cut it out. I don't want your stupid toy in my mouth. He's asleep now. I don't know if people. I have 1 spotlight, I believe, on me, and I have no idea if there's any light on the other side of the couch. But he is next to me right now, and he finally calmed down. It was 10 minutes of fighting with him, but he calmed down. Ross, I'm going to move on, grab some other calls. If you want to make a note to yourself, Banana and I will be here 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, Wednesday night. If you want to try and call in again, but it was great to speak to you again.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I'm in California also. I don't know if you asked me that or if I told you that.
I don't think I asked. So 6 p.m. your time.
North of Sacramento in a town called Chico.
Okay. I've heard of Chico. All right.
Okay, I'll let you go, and you have a great night.
Thanks a lot. Good to talk to you. That one's fascinating. If you didn't, I think everybody probably figured out the backstory there, but he had an accident and lost his ability to form short-term memories. And that to me is, I live on memorizing things, and just that my whole life is my memory. So to talk to someone that can't form short-term memories is like
said hi.
crazy to me. I go back into the comments. People
At
are still saying hi.
H.H.I.C.4570 said Allman Brooks talked to the witch doctor, but instead of shrinking his head, he turned him into a red chicken.
What? Oh.
At Thrust Horizon said hi.
Because of the chicken over here.
At
Is it a red
Wubby06
chicken?
said foot emoji.
Okay, yeah. Brooks got turned into a
At
chicken.
Fabio Delgado 2642 said he hi HII.
Oh, that's a weird one. Hi.
At
Yep. So
Sanguine
Brooks is a
87
chicken.
said I won't appreciate people who trash Pete's live with balls.
Yeah, don't trash my live with balls.
At
whatever
Henry
that means. And this
Recalde
thing's noisy too, already.
6145 said sup brew haha.
Sup, brew?
At Mermorgan
that's an annoying
I3 I said Ty Sanguine.
What? Hi, Sanguine.
At Riramer
This is what happens when I pop into the
4978
comments
said Sarah are you here?
halfway through.
Miss
and
you sweet lady.
I don't know what's going on. I miss
At
you. I miss you too, Sarah, sweet
Chris.Raduel
lady.
said I wish I could get on a line. I have a big question about my disability.
Well, you can.
At
All right, I guess I can get back to the
Spaceman36
calls. Maybe we can
said
get in there.
hi.
Hi. We'll take one more of
At
these.
Sanguine87 said at
Sanguine87.
Chris.Raduel don't worry. You
Don't
can
worry.
and will deal with it.
Yeah, don't worry. You can and you will
At
deal with it.
Q15 said hello from Southern California.
That's
I
where I
am
am.
willing to mod part-time if it increases stream quality for you.
I
Eyes
just
emoji.
didn't plan. I appreciate that. I just didn't plan at all. I suppose I could have asked someone to be the mod on this thing. I wasn't expecting people to be hopping in and going JKFGC6664 like, but yeah, there's always people that do that kind of stuff. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Talking to you guys, listening in the comments. Hey, who's this?
Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
I can indeed. Who's this?
This is Bentley.
Bentley. I feel like that's a familiar name. Have we spoken before?
No, I've tried to call you before, but it never went through.
Oh, well, I'm glad you got through tonight. What's going on?
I have a question.
Sure.
Do you sit to pee?
Come on, you're gonna. I don't know if that was a real question or not. I actually wasn't sure where that was going, and I nixed that one. Does that deserve an answer? Comments.
Alano
Does that
FV3
deserve an
RJ
answer?
said hi.
He called up and asked if I sit
At drip
to pee.
underscore
Like,
sloth
why does that?
67 said hi.
Hi. I want to see if
At
some
Bleach
comment-
Party
I wonder how far behind the comments
8570
are.
said oh.
Oh. I wonder how far
At
behind,
drip
like, when I
underscore
take a call, how
sloth
long is it till the
67
comments start
said
coming
what's
through?
up.
What's up?
At bot 123 white said hi.
Hi. Trying to see if someone
At
thinks
Bleach
that, if
Party
they have any opinions about that. I'm also
8570
curious to
said
know.
hi.
Hi. Curious to know if the comments are just YouTube or if they're coming in from TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I'm on all of them tonight. No, I don't. There you go. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like answering questions like that annoy me more than they used to. I don't know why, but no. No. Anyway, 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Who's this? Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Sorry, you were my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on the question.
That's okay. I'm sure you're going to do better than Bentley did. He waited all that time to ask me if I sat down when I peed.
Yeah. So I'm actually in a different time zone, so I just got to that question.
Okay. Okay. A little delayed.
That was an interesting one,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah. What do you got going on? And what's your name again? Sorry.
It is Tom.
Tom. All right. What's going on?
Yes. Well, I've gotten into skateboarding again, but I have forgotten everything.
Yeah.
I was just wondering how you did it. I was like, I know you can do it.
You know, it was funny. I skated a ton as a kid. So I grew up in the East Coast. I grew up in the Boston area, and I was on a skateboard from the time I was like 4 or 5. Like, I was second nature just being on a skateboard. And then I took a ton of time off, and I moved out here, and I started surfing, and then Corona hit. This is 2020, and I wasn't allowed to go to the beach anymore. So my coach Josh had a ramp at his house, and I grabbed my old skateboard and I stood on the thing, and I literally like almost fell off. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even stand on the thing anymore. It came back pretty quick though. I was dropping in on a 5 or 6 foot ramp within about 2 hours. It did come back pretty quickly. You know, they say the whole expression about like, it's like riding a bike. Like you don't forget how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
But the skateboard thing, unless you're doing it, and same with surfing, unless you're doing it a lot, it's very unnatural and it's very difficult. But I think if you dedicate some serious time to practice, it'll come back way faster than your original learning curve.
Okay. Sorry, at the part I'm at, the dog, what is his or her name again?
My dog over to my left is Steve.
Okay. Oh, well, I gotta do something in a few minutes, but I have some family members in the house that are fans. Do you mind if they just say hi?
All right, we can say hi.
Okay.
Emoji, skull emoji, cat emoji, wilted flower emoji, broken heart emoji.
Broken heart emoji.
At Golden Bladed Phoenix said hi.
Phoenix said hi.
At Chihuahua
Hey, who's
Gaming
this?
said
Hello?
Never mind. He's nervous.
Okay, that's all right. I'll shout out a hi, say hi to the whole family, and wish you all a good rest of the... Oh, he said, oh, right as I was moving on. Sorry about that.
Devin said he.
See, now I don't feel so bad that I've been missing
said, and everyone loves it.
And everyone
to hear
loves it.
Pete's voice.
To hear my voice. That's what
At
everyone loves? Everyone loves to hear my voice?
Maddie228-Y5G said hi.
Hi. You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious
At Beaver
to know...
Cleaver 4381 said folded hands emoji sunrise over mountains emoji. Call me hand emoji aloha. Call me hand emoji sunrise over mountains emoji. Folded hands emoji.
Folded hands emoji. See, I can act out
At
the emojis for you.
Cheeseburger1235-D4 you said you what's good.
Cheeseburger D-145.
At Kids
That's
Being
a lot
Kids 761 said hi.
Yeah, I don't even know what time. Hi, Kids Being Kids. It is 4:40. I think I started this like an hour ago. I wish I could tell how many people. I mean, there's definitely people calling. Tell you what, I'll do another like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm really thrilled that technically everything has been working today. So much gear, so much equipment, multiple computers, and it's just me and Steve making the whole thing work. I'm excited about that. I feel oddly proud of myself that everything worked tonight. I'm glad to be talking to you guys. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Hey, who's this? Hey, that's me.
Hey, it's Teresa. How are you doing?
Teresa, what's going on?
Oh, just hanging out. Just wondering what you guys are doing for Christmas.
We are going to be staying local. I have been scouring the internet high and low to try and buy Banana as much ridiculous banana-themed stuff as I possibly can. Because that's what I do at Christmas. I mess with her and I give her banana slippers, banana socks, a hat with a banana on it. But I also give her some real good gifts as well. But we're going to be staying here.
That's awesome.
What are you going to be doing?
We're staying local as well. There's a great new restaurant in Clinton, Tennessee, which is just 30 minutes from us. So Christmas Eve, we're going to do that. Our kids are older, so they just want the cash.
They want the cash. See, I like opening stuff. I always tell Banana, I'm like, I don't know, put some like cookies in a box. Like to me, just opening up boxes is fun. And you know who was awesome at opening boxes was Superdog. I miss him on Christmas so hard. Steve, he takes the box and he kind of bats it around. Skylar looks at the box and she's like, what do you want me to do with that? she's 9 pounds. She can't handle it. But Superdog, you gave him a box. And I used to, in the beginning, I would just tape it together like one piece of tape because, I'd want it to pop open when he hit it. But eventually, like as he got older, I'd really wrap those things up. I would like tape them on all sides and he would go to town and rip open the box and it'd find the toy inside. Like that was very enjoyable. I miss that.
Pete, that sounds awesome. Do you have video of that? I would love to see it.
I'm sure I do. I took a lot of video and pictures of Superdog, and I could still see, obviously, when I was doing it. And now I quote unquote rewatch the video, and I can't see it, but it does take me back to the moment. I can remember filming hit. Like I'll watch that, listen to the videos of him playing in the snow in Massachusetts, and he used to bomb down the street. We lived at a dead-end cul-de-sac, and he'd get halfway up the street and then run to the end of the street where all the snow had been pushed up into piles, and he'd just launch himself into the pile. And so I listen to that video now, and I hear ba-da-boom, 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 flap, and I'm like, yep, that's him crashing into the snow pile.
That's adorable. Oh, wow. Well, I'm so glad to get to talk to you. Joe Brooks, we missed him this evening. I don't see Sarah in the chat either.
No.
So.
Oh, well, can't get everybody all the time. Brooks, I hit him up. You know, we're coming up on the holidays. He's spending time with his girlfriend, and I don't like to abuse his time. The fact that he comes over here and helps out and comes and plops down on the couch on Wednesdays and then takes me out every Sunday, like he's a great friend, and I'm lucky to have him and to know him.
He is.
And sometimes I feel like
sometimes
I'm afraid when I'm asking people, like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? They feel obligated, and I don't mean it to be that way at all. But sometimes I feel like they feel obligated to come and do stuff. So I figured I'd just do this one myself today and give him a day off, let him enjoy the day with his girlfriend.
Yeah, I get it because I have congenital anosmia, which means I can't smell or taste anything since birth. And so my husband is my smell. He tells me what smells, what doesn't. And, he has to describe taste to me as well. So
the restaurant you're going to be going to...
We all have our thing.
The restaurant you're going to be going to for the holidays, what constitutes a good meal for you? Or is there a good meal? Texture.
And hot sauce.
So not fish.
Yes.
Because fish in my mouth, I hate it. I hate the feel of fish in my mouth.
No, I love fish.
What? Okay.
It obviously has a very strong taste.
Yeah.
From what I've been told.
Yeah.
And it's just absolutely insanely amazing. I'll eat anything out of the ocean except eel.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Well, all right. How about? I'm like blown away that you. I thought you'd put fish in your mouth and be like, bleh. No, like it just feels weird.
No.
So does it?
It's absolutely amazing, especially oysters, which are my favorite.
I like
Scallops
oysters,
would be my
oyster
favorite.
shooters. So if you're just eating a piece of steak, especially if it's like medium, like is it anything, or are you just chewing on something?
You gotta douse it with hot sauce so I can feel it. Feel the burn. Yep. I know it's crazy.
Just gonna light your mouth on fire, and then you can experience it a little bit.
Absolutely.
That's I don't think I ever knew that, and I'm sorry if you put that in a comment somewhere and I totally missed it. And I do always say everybody's dealing with something, and that's an interesting one.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of embarrassed about it because I really didn't think anything about it until I grew up and I was young, and my parents were like, the windows were down in the car, and they said, "Oh, roll the windows up, skunk," and I had no clue what they were talking about, But this stuff happens. Anyway, we have our own stuff. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Enjoy your Christmas holiday. I want to let the other people get in. I've been waiting for a while. Just want to wish you guys Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate your sharing. It was great to talk to you.
You too. Bye, Pete.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. I get to play Santa a lot for a lot of the outlets that I work for. I know that TuneIn, I think there's a different production director at TuneIn this year, and they didn't send me as much stuff, but I was always like, sports and entertainment on TuneIn. Ho, 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 ho. That was a bad one because I kind of got distracted by something that just happened off to my right. But yes, I have played Santa Claus in a number of things before. I think that, well, let's do one more phone call, and then I'll wrap it up for the evening. 760-517-6844. Thanks to everybody that's been calling in. Hey, who's this? What is that?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, you got a voice changer going on. I wonder where this is going to go.
Sorry, the live stream is distracting me from your actual voice.
Yeah, well, you sound like a chipmunk. Is that my phone or your phone?
It's my phone.
Okay. What's going on? Simon.
I just have a question.
Okay.
How was it meeting Casey Neistat?
I was just communicating with him yesterday. I feel like I'm going to answer that call and get out of there because the high pitch thing is kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that. Casey Neistat, we were just messaging yesterday, is like one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. He's been like a mentor to me, a nice guy, there to give me advice whenever I needed it or wanted it. Very dedicated, hardworking, extraordinarily intelligent guy. He's just got a great perspective on everything I've communicated with him on, and I was really excited to be in a video with him. It was one of my joys of doing YouTube. I do believe that my time is up. I'm getting some sort of notifications that the computer's beeping at me. I don't know what it is, but I think I'll get out of here before anything goes wrong, because this has been successful as far as I could tell. So thanks to everybody that called. Thanks to all the texters and chatters and messengers. I don't know if I'll... Banana's out of town for a few days, so I might get bored and come back again at some point in the future. But I'll definitely be back on Wednesday with Banana doing the call-in show. And until then, adios. Thank you, everybody.